Hey guys, I'm Jess McDonald and you're joining us again for our E3 highlights show where we're covering off on some of the biggest things that happened over the show last week. We've already had a look at some of the biggest news stories and publishers, but today we're tackling arguably the most important part of E3, the games. After E3 wrapped, we delivered our top 12 games of the show. One of these was Tom Clancy's The Division. The third-person action shooter earned its place through its clever implementation of hybrid genre gameplay and its intriguing setting. The game's inspired by real-world events like Operation Dark Winter and Directive 51, which exposed the vulnerability of our complex society. Players will be able to join in on massively multiplayer online instances where they combat the threats to society alongside and against AI as well as other players. For 2 years running now, a Best of Show award was given to Ubisoft's Watch Dogs. The open-world action-adventure grabbed gamers last year with its game world that focused upon information warfare and the exploitation of technology. The demos that came out of this year served to further whet the appetites of gamers ready to delve into the widely hackable game world. Other recipients included bright and charming platformer Rayman Legends, as well as Mario Kart 8, the 11th installment in the Mario Kart franchise. If you're up for racing that's a little less go-kart and a little more real-world, there were two great-looking driving games that made our list this year. The Crew, developed by Ivory Tower, has been described as a role-playing racing game with large-scale multiplayer elements. Players can form crews to compete for titles and enjoy the extensive 90-minute drive between each of the in-game coasts. For players who'd rather be on the track, Forza Motorsport 5 is shaping up to be a great-looking title with 14 confirmed vehicles so far, as well as brand new open-wheel cars. On top of these offerings, we got to play through a Bayonetta 2, which wowed us with even more hack-and-slash action from Platinum Games and is coming exclusively to the Wii U. Our standouts for next-gen shooters include Respawn Entertainment's Titanfall, which is going heavy on the multiplayer with single-player elements woven in. E3 also brought us another look at Bungie's Destiny, which is shaping up to be another great experience for fans of co-op and dynamic sprawling game worlds. We'd already had a good look at Battlefield 4, but the high-intensity shooter really does seem to be the one to watch for FPS fans. The changes between this installment and the last seem minor, but the visuals and gameplay are said to be refined from its predecessor. The surprise of the show came in the form of harmonics and Disney's Fantasia Music Evolved. Players use motion to create music as they embody the role of the apprentice to the sorcerer in the film, Yen Sid. The gameplay involves moving in rhythm with a wide range of musical styles and changing elements of the musical composition. The final game that earned a Best of E3 title from us was the grand-looking Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. The RPG is the third and final chapter in Geralt's story and will feature a massive living and open game world. What was your game of the show this year? Let us know in the comments down below. In the meantime, hit that subscribe button, check out our earlier episodes if you have missed them, and come back tomorrow for more E3 highlights.